This episode gave us a lot, a lot of what the moments. I'm gonna share just 10. There might be more, but these ones really stood out. Let's dive in. The episode opens with Alan the alien showing Eve his favorite pet, a Unipan cat, which was cute until Eve discovers it has two buttholes.
Does he have two buttholes?
First of all, what do you need two buttholes for? I'm gonna leave you guys to answer that. His answer was even more hilarious.
Yeah, he's full grown.
So the two butthole Unipan cat is our first what the moment.
So you originally came to Earth to see if you could breed with us.
Our second moment is when Nolan Grayson tells Mark Grayson about his real reason for coming to Earth. That is, apart from conquering us, to breed with humans. Okay, hold up. Is that not the same thing Lex Luthor was accusing Superman of in the latest Superman movie? Let me quote a decoded message from his parents. Take as many wives as you can so your genes and Krypton's might and legacy will live on in this new frontier. Now that theory is not that far-fetched.
2 months after you left, you had Oliver with Andressa.
When Nolan Grayson goes to apologize to Debbie, the discussion is intense. I have to give it to Debbie, she is one tough cookie. She mentions all the evil Nolan committed, but what made her the most angry was his fling with Andressa. Like, this guy killed thousands, nearly killed your son, but all that was nothing compared to him having another woman, even though she was an insect-looking one, which kind of made it worse. This has to be a what the moment. At number 4 is the villain Tech Jacket is fighting when she is introduced to us, Walking Dread. He looks exactly like Bane with the tubes, muscles, and all, only no venom toxin that gives Bane his strength. This villain uses electricity or energy. Robert Kirkman is super talented, didn't even have time to give him a proper name. Number 5 on our list is Zoe's dad, Tech Jacket's dad. Which parent sends his teenage daughter straight into battle with the most powerful threat heard of or seen without any hesitation? That guy is a nut job, pure Gen Z father vibe. Number 6 is Art, the superhero tailor. He gets a surprise visit from Nolan Grayson. He doesn't flinch. He sits and has a couple of beers with Omni-Man, laughs and chills together, only for Nolan to leave and Art looks visibly shaken. Art has one of the best poker faces I've seen. He doesn't show fear throughout their interaction. That guy is a legend. Number 7. How come when Nolan Grayson was battling Conquest, there was no visible damage on Conquest, but when Mark Grayson came, he was able to land a couple of powerful hits on old Conquest and draw blood? I think Mark has become stronger than his father at this stage. My theory, though. At number 8, how come Tech Jacket is much weaker here than in the comics? She took serious damage from the attack, and I don't think she would have made it without Alan the alien. At number 9, was Conquest trying to swat Oliver like some sort of fly? That was hilarious and says a lot about Conquest's character, a sadist. Conquest is defined by his intense enjoyment of violence, torture, and slaughter, separating him from other Viltrumites who view killing simply as a duty. At number 10 is how much innards poor Mark Grayson has. Is a human supposed to have that amount of insides? That's quite some meters, but he's half Viltrumite, so expect the unexpected. But that scene really got me. The squelching sound was pure horror. The showrunners really need a salary upgrade. To all the haters that trash the animators, eat b***. Tell me some other what the beat moments I missed in the comments. Thank you for watching. I'm out.